Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. I just entered the Quarry here in Act 9. Last time in Path of Exile I pretty much just did more of what I'm going to do today, which is run around Act 9. Now, I did a little bit of a character revamp, not a whole lot, just a little bit. I followed you guys' advice, and I guess now's not the time to show you guys, but I did change my passive tree. I took my points out of the Vitality Void and grabbed Slaughter. Now, I'm not sure if I should finish filling out the axe tree because, I mean, you know, if I happen to get like an amazing sword or something, it'd be kind of a pain in the butt to switch everything up, but I think I'm pretty committed to axes at this point, but just wasn't really sure if I should have filled out that whole entire node or not, and I haven't really been able to test my changes out a whole lot, but from what I can tell so far, I'm really liking it. Doing a little bit more damage. Things are, well, these guys aren't dying because they're like immune to death, but things are dying a lot faster, and wow, okay, I've already made it to the next area, the refinery. Let's go on in. And but yes, so I put my points in the axe node here. I didn't grab cleaving, not really sure if I need it because this is a whole bunch of like bleeding stuff. I'm not really sure if I need that whole bleeding thing. So now I'm making my way this way, and I have a bit of a choice. I do want to grab this jewel socket. I've got a pretty spiffy jewel that I actually just got. This had 5% increased attack speed, and I used a orb on it, and it gave me 14% increased physical damage, so that sounds perfect. I'm gonna put that there, but I'm not sure if I should go down here and grab this life, or if I should go start working my way up here and grab amplify. You know, like I said, I've got a few choices, but ooh, it's interesting looking in here. Alright, the refinery is this, oh, this is where I'm gonna find the powder, but I'm gonna have to go back to the quarry. Well, probably, well, I wasn't, well, okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and look around in here. I was going to run outside and try to find the waypoint for the quarry, but it might be easier just to run out. I don't really know. That's why I was kind of back and forth. I was kind of hoping this would be a small area, but have any of the areas really been small? No, not really, so I'll probably be stuck in here for a while, but no worries. But yes, so I also did a vendor recipe. I bought a weapon and used a, what do you call it, a blacksmith thingy and a rustic sash, and I ended up with this. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, what did you do? I know. So, it's still better than what I had, and, you know, still getting used to trying to, blacksmith whetstone, that's what I was talking about, but, you know, still getting used to trying to figure out this whole, like, crafting, or, you know, using, ooh, sweet, getting used to the whole crafting, or, you know, upgrading items thing, and I didn't really think about what I was doing. I was just like, they say I need a new weapon, so here we go, you know, so I don't know if that was the best way to go about doing it, and I don't think it was, but I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to be doing, hopefully, Merciless Labyrinth very soon. I would like to be doing it very soon, and I feel like I've been getting most of my upgrades for this character. In fact, pretty much everything that I'm wearing now is from the Cruel Labyrinth. I guess I should go down here. So I think I'll be getting a lot of upgrades really soon, and changing my points around has definitely helped with my ability to kill things quickly, right? And I don't really seem to be having any survivability issues, so I think I'm going to be peachy for a while. I do know I definitely have a lot of things that need huge upgrades. Like, my belt is awful. Like, I mean, you guys have already seen it. This is bad. I've had this since it requires level 19. I'm pretty sure I've had it since level 19. This seems to always happen. Ooh, here's the good general right here. But this seems to always happen to me with online games where I end up with some really janky gear for a really long period of time. Alright, I don't think I wanted to be anywhere near that, this lightning thing. What's with this area? We've got a lot of lightning rods or whatever everywhere. Alright, theurgic precipitate machine. Alright, Trarthan power. I feel like a hick trying to pronounce all this stuff. Trarthan power. Blow it all down. The Emperor must have his gems no matter the cost. Alright, well, I'll deliver that to Sin later. For now, I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. Thankfully, this place was pretty small, and I managed to actually beeline exactly where I needed to go. Look at that, all of the little nooks and crannies I could have gone down, and I more or less went right where I needed to. And I am running out. Oh, never mind so much about running where I needed to. Kill these guys real quick. But, I am running out because I didn't get the waypoint to the quarry, so this is sadly probably the fastest way out. So, alright, I'll go back to Sin whenever I find the waypoint to this area because I still have this matter of Oyun, so I know I'm not done out here just yet. Now, when I look at the map though, I see that it looks like the area is kind of broken there, so well, it says Kira and Oyun are here, so they must be in the quarry. Looks like my waypoint's down this way, so I've gone too far. This place looks just like one of the maps, too. Oh, hey, Sin's right here. I guess I don't have to go far to see him after all. And the waypoint's right there. Well, how convenient. Alright, just standing here a second, making sure nothing's coming to attack me. I think I'm okay.
And so my mistakes are put to rest, and the mighty general has fallen. We honor them both with this brew. Here we stand, amidst the coagulating remnants of my creation. Funny, isn't it? Once I placed my beast on a pedestal as my pride and joy. Yet now I send you to breach the hull of my pet's fouling black core. I have brewed for us a potion from the remnants of our harvesting hunt. I shall apply this fermentation to the weakened membrane and meet you within the black core where we shall further our agenda.
Oh man, this is going to be disgusting, isn't it? Alright, belly of the beast, one more time. Alright, let's spend a few seconds talking to Sin, and I am going to continue to explore this area because... Oh, okay, look, the connection there is restored, so this is going to be the belly of the beast, which makes sense when you look at the map. You see, like, this is the beast or whatever, and you can see the blood pouring down along the map, so that makes sense. Alright, let's talk about the Dark Ember.
The Ember is a seed. The black core of the beast's heart. It is the pure, undiluted essence of corruption. Everything my pet once was, all of its power, the stupefying effect it had on us gods, it all dwells within this Dark Ember.
Whoa.
With this, we shall lay Kitava to waste. The once-starved god shall fill his gut and pass on into oblivion. Kitava will fall, and the Ember shall disperse into nothing more than ash dancing across the cobbled rooftops of Oriath.
Across of Oriath? Why Oriath there, Sin? Is that just a figure of speech, or are you trying to tell me something there? Alright, the Black Core.
Those souls we now harbor, as individuals, they cannot hope to provide the onslaught of power that birthing our Dark Ember will require. But together each soul shall shift and change. They shall be knit into one creature, filled with animosity. Our unholy union will excite the beast, and bring forth our Dark Ember from its rotten womb. You should steel yourself, dear friend, for once the cork is plucked from the bottle, the whole world will change.
Ooh boy, we're getting into some shady stuff here. I'm not really sure about what I'm about to do here. Alright, Cataclysm.
It was never meant to transpire this way. My beast was born to be a thing of beauty. A crowning jewel to rest upon humanity's head. I wanted to give your kind a chance for peace. A chance to play atop the great stage. No longer pawns to a pantheon of petty, slavering gods. It was only ever defending itself. The fault lies within the twisted hearts of those who would betray their own humanity.
Wow.
Not even I could anticipate the cataclysms my pet wrought on Rayclast. Both Val and Eternal, ruins in the pages of history, and the others trailing back across the eons. There is blood on my hands, Exile. The innocent blood of millions. And try as I might, the stains just won't wash off.
Really? Man. You know, that's so crazy to sit there and listen to Sin talk about that the beast was a thing of beauty. It's like, I've been inside the beast. I disagree. But, I mean, that's obviously not what he's talking about, I think. But, gosh, you know, it's so crazy to think about everything that I've... Oh, is this... Oh, okay, I guess this is where Oyun is. Alright. We'll hold that thought. We've got a desert area here. And Kira, servant of... Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Alright, here's Garukhan. Alright, so Kira was a slave to another one of these crazy gods, and now there's a tornado. And, ooh, this chick's crazy, yo. Oh, man, this is kind of a... Okay, there's too much going on. I feel like we're just having a big spinning contest. Like, me, the tornadoes, and oh, jeez, now all the... Oh, jeez, I want to stay out of that, I guess. Oh, Kira's mixed in with all of this. Sorry, not sorry. This is probably the only person that I'm like, don't feel too bad about this. You know, Groost was one thing, Silk was another thing, Nessa was another thing, but this almost feels good. Alright, so do I have like a time limit to killing this chick, or what's going on? I can't fight over there. You come over here. Here, let's put another one of these down. Oh my gosh, and then another one. This is kind of a pain in the butt just because of I have to be so careful with the positioning here. I guess basically I gotta kind of lure everything away from where the tornado hell is in order to be able to kill it, so... Okay, oh no, she just teleported. Okay. Annoying. Come on over here. Come here. This is probably definitely a lot better fight for melee. Alright, challenge complete. Defeat these gods. Is that all? Take the Sakema feather. Does that mean... Where's Oyun? Alright, Sakema feather. And how shall we know a Sakema worthy of rule? By the anointing of the great rock, under whose wings we grow and soar. Maraketh coronation ritual. So, deliver... Ooh, I've got a choice. Deliver it to Tasuni or Irasha. Oh gosh, I hate choices. I'm not good with choices. Is this, Now, I'm curious if this is going to be like a story choice, or if it's a I need to pick because I'll get a buff or something choice. Maybe I should ask Sin.
It shames me to know the horrors wrought by our hands here and now. Garukhan was complicated, but she was also stubborn, and never would have thought to change her ways. We have given her a sky burial. That is the best we can do. Even in the old times, she was vain beyond comparison. It was her ambition that corrupted her, despite all my warning words. Well, look now, where ambition has gotten you, my love.
Such a shame. Alright, so that looks like that was the last god. 5% chance to evade hits if you've taken a savage hit recently. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know what a savage hit is. I'm not sure if I've ever even heard that term used. I know I sound stupid considering how long I've played, but come on, Path of Exile is pretty complicated. I don't know what a savage hit is. Come on. Alright, so... Right now I'm using Ralakesh, and I don't know, like the evasion sounds nice, but I don't know what a savage hit is, so I'm gonna keep what I have just because I don't know any better. You know, judging from what Sin said about Garukhan, sounded just like Kira, stubborn. Alright, so the waypoint to the inside here is okay, so it's just quicker for me to go ahead and take a portal, and then I can take the waypoint back to the quarry and get right into the belly there. Alright, so that means I need to spend a second unloading my inventory real quick. Thankfully, not a whole lot. I'm gonna put my card there and my rustic sash. Heck, that rustic sash might be an upgrade. Hold on. Wow, oh my god, I actually think it is. 99 to maximum life, 21% physical damage, and 41 lightning resistance. I think that's actually that's actually pretty good as far as a blue belt goes. I'm inclined to use it. I mean, my defenses are actually pretty good. My oh, you know what? I actually had cold resistance on the weapon I upgraded, so I actually will kind of suffer without some more cold resistance, but do I Regal Orb that or something? Like, what do I do with that? That seems pretty nice as far as blue. I mean, I guess it's probably not worth using a Regal Orb on, but I am going to put that aside for whenever I fix everything up. The only reason I'm not taking it on or putting it on now is because of that big fat 12% cold resistance. Okay, now as far as, okay, whoever gets the feather will rule Highgate. Alright, I guess so. I've got a couple of choices. I've got Tasuni here or Irasha. Alright, so, I'm gonna talk to the people around town real quick before I worry about that. Sin's got a little thing over his head here.
Now that I have both ingredients, I shall brew us a nice cup of what we need. There has never been a substance more corrosive than this, apart from my dear Garukhan's sarcastic wit. Let us meet soon at the blood pools surrounding the Legion, and from there we shall burn ourselves a pathway into the belly of the beast.
Alright, whoops, I kind of got this out of order. I guess I was supposed to come back to Sin before I found him in the quarry, but, well, that's what he has to say about it. Of course, I already met him and already have the way open, so, whoops. Alright, what do you guys say? Let's hear about Oyun.
Oyun was my friend. To depart this world in the manner she did is
barbaric. And without a protector for the tribe, we're sitting ducks here. Tasuni thinks he can rule, but he's seduced by all manner of dark things.
There is no easy fix here. I'll be awake for many nights to come.
I'll be right beside you, my love.
Let's not fool ourselves, love. You'll be sleeping.
In any case, it'll be time to crown a new chieftainess soon.
Or chieftain. Tasuni is next in the bloodline. Sure, he doesn't mind breaking a few rules, but at least he's no Dominus.
I do hope you're joking, sweets. The Mataketh are a matriarchy. The men here aren't used to being in charge. Tasuni would ruin everything the mother stands for.
You would have them crown Irasha.
She's strong, stable, and traditional. I don't see why she shouldn't rule.
Because, ironically, Tasuni has the one thing that Irasha lacks.
What's that?
Vision.
Oh. I see what she means by ironically. Well, okay, so my personal thoughts on it, since I don't think there's not really a whole lot of people left here to get opinions on. Tasuni was related to Kira, that kidnapped Oyun and saw to her demise, and the fact that he so sneakily asked for the Sakema feather also kind of honestly chaps my ass a little bit. But, you know, on the other hand, Irasha is new here, and she came out of kind of nowhere, and I don't know, I don't feel like tradition is what we need right now. We need a visionary, someone to move these people forward, given the world being in the state that it is. So, you know, I'm feeling kind of 50-50 between them. Maybe I lean a bit more towards her because, well, Pataris seemed to think she deserves it. Vanya, not so hip to her, but didn't really seem like she cared either way, maybe. And I mean, he did say that they are a matriarchy. They usually do have women rulers, so, I'm actually not even sure if I get anything from this or if this is just kind of from a story perspective, so let's go with the boobs.
Not since the fall of Desret has this Akara seen so sad a moment. Our gods are false. Our Sekima is dead. But you, outsider, you offer hope. Without the feather, Tasuni will be unable to take control of Highgate, no matter how much he lies and whines. My people will never allow it. And Oyun's passing leaves me with only one course of action. I will take the Sekima feather and mount the saddle of Highgate. It will be a difficult journey ahead. Our faith has died with the gods you have slain, yet I know in my heart that we will find a way to go on. For your troubles, outsider, perhaps I was wrong, and good can come from beyond our borders.
Okay, so talk to her for a reward. So I don't know if I've like confirmed it yet, so do I have to like click on this in order to like name her next ruler or whatever? I guess I'll click on this feather reward. Passive skill point. Okay, so that was nowhere. I was treating this like I don't know, like serious time. I was really worried about picking the right person. Alright, so I have another point, so I am going to go ahead and grab this jewel here, and that is going to be pretty spiffy, I think. Now, like I said, now I'm not really sure what I should do. I've got, like I said, a few choices. Pretty much everyone else doing this build eventually goes down here, and you know it is worth it for the physical damage, not to mention all the life here, which is just great. So I'm thinking I should go down here, grab this and this, and if I really wanted to, I could go down here and grab this attack speed too, or I could go up and start working toward amplify there for the AoE. Or I could even, where was it? Oh yeah, I was looking at this, some martial expertise. That might be okay if I go, like, this way. I don't really know. I was thinking about that too, and I could also finish out this node, but I don't know. Like I said, I've got a few choices, and pretty much anyone else doing a Cyclone build have seen so many different variations. I'm not really sure what I should do just yet. I feel pretty well balanced as far as defenses and offense goes, so I'm kind of a bit more inclined to go toward life because, you know, I'd rather take a little bit longer to kill something but stay alive while doing it, but that's just my thoughts. Alright, so what do you guys think of who I picked to rule?
Irasha holds the feather. Then Highgate has been saved. She may not be in the bloodline, but she holds fast to their traditions, and that's all that matters. Just think, Tasuni may have steered the tribe into dangerous and unknown territory.
The beast you know is not always better than the one you don't, my love.
Uh-oh, well, oops, that was my dog sneezing there. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. He's rolling around being a doofus right now. But, little lovers spat right here. I guess they don't agree on politics, so maybe their vote cancels the other ones out. I don't know. Alright, so you have a few things to talk about, so let's hear it. Marraketh Justice.
When I was 12, 3 men came out of the Vastiri plains and set their eyes upon me. They asked me for water, but took much more.
Ooh.
When the woman of Highgate finally caught them, I was given an opportunity to enact the execution myself, an offer I gladly took. Even at 12, I knew the price for betraying the Akara. Tasuni knew Oyun was to perish at the hands of that overreaching bitch, yet he did nothing to save her. Should I ever be in a position to punish such treachery, I shall do so, with pleasure.
Uh-oh. I think I might have killed Tasuni by putting... Uh-oh. Well, she is, nice and ruthless. I just put a tyrant in charge. Yay me. Alright, how about Garukhan?
As a child, my mother told me stories of the old gods, that they were to be feared and venerated, that they embodied the everlasting spirit of the Marraketh people. But this false queen, Garukhan? she was nothing but a goddess of lies. By accepting Kira's slaughter of Oyun as a sacrifice of worth, the goddess has played her part in forsaking our most sacred tenet. Honor the mother, honor the life. The bones of our tribe mother have been ground into the dust by this divine insanity? If the old gods can't follow the very traditions they themselves set forth, then how can we? Perhaps the time has come to forge our customs anew, in our image, not those of false and selfish gods.
Ooh, okay, well maybe she's not as tied up in tradition as I thought. She's, willing to see the light and move forward. Maybe she's going to be a harsh ruler and Tasuni better GTFO while the getting's good. But she sounds like she's going to be tough but pretty fair. Honestly, she sounds fair. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the reason that I picked her is like you look at her and it's like, whoa, are you wearing anything? And you gotta zoom in and it's like, oh yeah, okay, she does have a shirt on, but when you're up here, okay, I'll calm down now. Sorry. Alright, here, I'm sure Tasuni's gonna be nice and salty. This should be good.
It seems as though fate shan't be content with just the taking of my eyes. It is pernicious enough to steal my vision from me as well. I have planned to lead my people into a brighter, better future with the passing of our dear Oyun. But fate uses you to torment me. Still, I must not despair. Time is on my side, and in Rayclast, nobody remains as Sakema for long.
Yeah, see, look at this plotting dude right here. He was totally plotting. This was a coup, man. He was totally just in on it with Kira, man. Man, Tasuni, my opinion of you has dropped significantly, as if you cared. Alright, so I'm done in Highgate for now. I don't think anyone else has any dialogue. Just gonna double check here. Doesn't look like it. I don't think even think I have room for another prophecy. Oh, I do.
A trap is set. A lure is placed. But stronger foes lie in wait.
Cool. Alright, so into the belly of the beast one more time, I suppose. This should be a barrel of monkeys. Oh, well, hold on. Well, okay, never mind. I was going to go talk to Sin, but I don't think he has anything new to say anyway, so whatever. Alright, I can't... Oh, man, it's rotten in here. What the walls that were once red from its living insides are black with boils and decay. Even the bugs in here are dead. Oh, this is so gross. So, you have to imagine it must have smelled bad before in here because you're on the inside with, stuff skittering around. Now everything's dead, so it smells the same but also like death and probably everything else that died on the inside of here. Well, hey, rustic sash, there we go. 24% one too. I might use an alchemy orb on that. Alright, so a few things managed to live in here. Oh, look at these, like, centipedes, grubs, maggots. I don't know what they're supposed to be, little wormy things. Oh, it's so gross in here. The monsters are surprisingly not horrifying, though, at least not yet. I mean, that's not to say what things will be in here. Ooh, okay, these are a little freaky. I was kind of I don't know what I was expecting on the inside of here. I knew it was going to be like rotted and gross, but I didn't know they were going to go to this extent to make it really gross looking. Ugh. I gotta say, I kind of feel bad for the monsters that I'm fighting right now because I'd like to believe they're running to me and asking me, no, begging me to put them out of their misery. They're just running into me like, please, oh my god, it's terrible, we live in a rotted corpse, let us, just kill us, get us out of here,
I can't
please.
do this just yet.
I just want out. I feel like that's how they've got to feel, like that's how I would feel if I were a monster in an ARPG. I don't know. Alright, so even a little Harbinger's managed to find his way in here. Of course, I guess no place is immune from Harbinger invasion, but I don't know. I don't think I would want to come in here if I was a Harbinger. I would definitely have... That'd be a big no as far as invading places go. I would definitely skip out on the inside of the beast here. Ugh. Well, at least the area seems pretty straightforward. Not very big and open, not really a whole lot of places to go and explore, so hopefully I'll get to the bottom of all of this soon. But first I gotta kill all these things in the way. Boy, okay, it was just... I always think every time one of these drop that it's linked together, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get excited. You know, it makes the noise because it's a 6 slot, and then I start thinking it's 6 linked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I get? Yeah, you know, I've been getting so many alchemy orbs, maybe it might be worth using a few on some random stuff that I find like that, but no, I really want to just try to put off any using of currency until after I've gone through the Merciless Lab. Speaking of which, I was kind of hoping I would see another trial in this act, but I don't think there's going to be any trials inside the beast, so I'm guessing the last trial will be in Act 10, because I'm kind of assuming this is the end of Act 9. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like, I mean, when you look at the map, there's not... Well, I guess there's a few areas I haven't been, so maybe I'm wrong in saying that I'm near the end. Maybe I'm wrong and I should be quiet, but I kind of feel like I might be toward the end, but I don't know. I feel like this would have been a really, really short act if I am near the end, but I really don't know. I have no idea what's waiting for me. I have no idea what, you know, now that I've gone and killed all the gods, I don't really know what's going to be Act 10. Kitava? Oh, hey, speaking of a regal orb, there we go. That's really nice. I actually have a bit of an embarrassing story. I already had a regal orb that I wasted, and I did it earlier today. So I got a jewel. It was actually pretty similar to this jewel here. In fact, you know what, guys? You know what? Alright, let's... Oh, is there an how the heck do I take there it goes. Alright. I'm gonna do it. I wish I hadn't done it. Well, maybe the intelligence will come in handy for a different spell or something that requires intelligence, so I shouldn't have YOLO'd that. Alright, whatever. I'm sure I'll get another one. So I have I do have an embarrassing story to talk about jewels. So I had a jewel very similar to that one that I just regaled, earlier. Now I know it's a bit of a waste, but I don't really care. I figure I'll get plenty of regal orbs at some point. So, I had a 2% attack cast speed jewel, and then it was 14% physical damage, so very, very similar to what I already have now. Now, I was like, okay, that's a pretty good jewel. I'm probably not going to get anything better, so I'm going to regal orb that. I regal orb it, and I get 7% increased energy shield. That was what I got from regal orbing it. That was embarrassing. So I quietly slipped that horrible jewel back into my stash tab, and I don't remember what I was doing. I think I did like maybe my daily mission, or I was running through the tunnels trying to get to the quarry so I could start recording. I don't remember what I was doing, but I found the jewel that I just regaled just now, the one that I'm using, and it was 14% increased physical damage, and no, it was 5% attack speed, and then I used an orb, and then it got the 14% physical damage on it, and then you guys saw me just now use a regal orb on it and get that big dashing 15 intelligence on it. So that's my silly story with wasting my very rare, well, rare for me, currency, and whoops. Alright, the rotting core, which means it's going to be even more gross than the area I was just in. I can't wait to see it. Never tell anyone your password, by the way. Helpful tips from GGG. Still gotta tell people not to tell others your password in 2017. I guess there's youngsters that don't know any better, but my gosh, it's a long loading screen. There we go. Alright, so looks about the same level of putrid as the upstairs, but kind of a little bit of a noxious gas everywhere. I don't remember all of this kind of like gassy haze in the upper level, but maybe I wasn't paying that much attention, I don't know. Alright, so cracking open all those cocoons in some case another regal orb or exalted orb or something decided to go ahead and decay on in there, and no such luck so far, but you never know. But yeah, so me wasting my exalted, or no, my regal orb today. I had 2 today, and I wasted 2 on jewels. Now, the thing is, I don't really mind doing that because I honestly don't really know the best way to use the high-level, super rare currencies. I see people talking about it on the forums as far as, you know, like using regal orbs and stuff. I have no idea what they're talking about, so I just kind of do whatever. Wow, that looks like a goatman there hung up, and I can't even recognize what that is. This is gross. Where do I get these spiky goatmen? I want some in my hideout. Alright, so the Black Heart. Is this where I need to go next? I'm supposed to be going to the Black Core, so this would make sense. Ah, alright. Ooh, it's so freaky looking in here. It's wiggling you. Alright, Sin, let's talk.
Something doesn't seem right. Yes, it would appear our old friend Malachi has one final trick to play. A thaumaturgical wound to the hearts of my precious beast. This complicates things, but not perhaps so much that there is nothing we can do. Exile, listen to me. I'm about to release the souls of our unholy trinity from their decanter.
Oh no.
Their anger will exude more power than you have experienced ever before. You must defeat them one by one to fuse their remnants into something volatile enough to coax the Dark Ember from its womb. Ready yourself.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, defeat the spirits of Chevron, Malagaro, and Doedri. So, oh, okay, I have to do it one at a time. Okay, I was like getting ready for the battle of the century here, like, okay. Alright, hold on, let's talk.
The souls of these 3 continue to surprise us. Quickly now, the hearts have become doorways. Enter in, complete your mission, though I cannot say exactly what you will find on the other side.
You are more than welcome to join me, Sin. You don't have to wait out here at all, sweetheart. Alright, Doedri's Despair, Malagaro's Misery, and Chevron's Sorrow. So I kind of feel like, I feel like Doedri is going to be the most difficult for me. So it's kind of between these 2. Let's go with Chevron. Oh, ooh. It's like a mix of books and the Beast and Tempest Storms. This is interesting. So this is like a world of her creation or something then, huh? Like, kind of like Calm's Dream or the Doresso's Dream or whatever, huh? Well, this is interesting. I was kind of thinking these would... Uh-oh. Hi guys. So I am back in town. My game actually just froze, and in order to get back to where I was, there's no waypoint. So I'm going to have to travel back to where I was, which means I'm going to save that actually for next time, because what I was saying before I got disconnected was I thought that those were going to be like 3 little arenas, but they look like they're actual like big areas, so I think it might be better for me to just save all 3 of them for next time. So sorry to cut you off like that, guys. My game just froze. I don't know why, but it happened, so bummer. Well, next time I will go defeat the Unholy 3 for, what, the 3rd freaking time, and see where we go from there with Sin. So thank you guys so much for watching me play Path of Exile, and I really appreciate the build suggestions, guys. I'm really liking having Slaughter, and like I said, don't really know where to go from here. Got a pretty okay new weapon. You know, I'd rather have a rare one, but it is better than what I've been using. And then of course I got this baller. Just joking. Alright, thanks guys again for watching, and bye for now.